Today we're going to be focusing on deep core. These are going to be some of my favorite moves. I'm sure you've seen them on my Instagram. If you do, follow along. Okay, so let's get straight into it. It's not going to be a long class, but it's going to be deep and continuous. So we're going to try and not rest too much in between. And we'll go from there. So we're going to sit up on those sitting bones. Feet are going to be extended out in front of you. Knees are at a slight bend. Arms are extended out. So we're just going to do some half roll downs to start. You're going to engage the abdominals, gently roll off the sitting bones, and just do a little roll down so that you are off your sitting bones completely, and you'll feel the meat above the glute pressing into the floor, and then gently rolling back up. You will feel a little pop back up onto those sitting bones. And again, slowly rolling off, control that movement. Half little roll down and up. So now when we're rolling down, we really want to try and lengthen up through the top of the head as much as possible. So you want to try not lose any height as you're rolling down. So instead of just sinking down into the shoulders and into the abdominals, you are lifting up and out and gently rolling through the spine and all the way back up. We're going to do 2 more of those. And lengthening up. And last one, we're going to hold that position. We are going to inhale the arms above the head and exhale, take them down to the center. So with these moves, I really want you to try and focus all the work into the abdominals, into the powerhouse, and then let the arms or legs, whenever we get to them, move freely. So it's all into the core. Inhale up and exhale down. 5, breathe through it. 4, 3, and 2. Last one, hold the arms up and we lengthen up through the spine and roll back down, keeping the arms above the head. Up and down. Up and roll down. 2 more. And lower. Last one, lift and lower, holding there. We're going to take the arms into a full circle. And again, inhale up and exhale. Lengthening the shoulders down as much as you can. Again, a lot of the work, most of the work is into the core. Arms are just gently flowing. Last one. And all the way back up. Good. From there, we are going to have the arms in front of us. As we roll down, we're going to open the arms out to the sides and roll back up, sitting up nice and straight onto the sitting bones. And open and up. So this can be done with a ball under the lower back. If you feel you can't get into a curve deep enough because the strength isn't there and it's not getting into the abdominals deep enough, you can always put a small ball under the lower back and use it for a little bit of support until you're stronger. It does challenge you in a different way, but there is always a way to just assist the body a little bit if you need it. And up. 1 more, hold it open. We're going to place the fingertips onto the floor. We're going to lift and extend. 1 leg only. Inhale up and exhale down. We are keeping the upper body from the hips up dead still. So a lot of the times people would want to just naturally let their body move backwards and forwards. We want to keep the core strong and stable. And now put all the work into the leg. So you'll feel your hip flexor, your quad. 2 more. Soften the shoulders. And last one. Place that foot down. Other side. Inhale up. Exhale down. Rest if you need to. And then just take a little breather. Come back to the curved position. And then lift the leg up and start. In and out. 3 more. 1, 2, you might feel the core starting to burn. 3, leg up, place it down. We're going to give the core a little break for a second. Hold it up, big inhale. And exhale one more. And as you exhale, rolling down into that C curve, fingertips back onto the floor. One leg up. We're going to inhale the leg out to the side and exhale back up to the top. So now we're trying to stabilize on that opposite side. Don't let the right side of the body, my left leg is up, don't let that stabilizing side move. It's just the left leg. From the hip, opening it up, close it. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Test your balance. See if you can lift the fingertips off the floor. See where the weight is wanting to go and try counterbalance it a little bit. Last one. And lower that leg down. Other side. Inhale, open. And exhale up. We're still in that deep curved position into the lower back, into the deep abdominals. We're scooping into the abdominals. And 5, 4, we're almost there. Test the balance, lift the fingertips. 3, 2, and last one. Keep that opposite side still and lower the leg down and all the way up. Take a deep breath, just feet together, forward fold, completely release the lower back. Relax the abdominals. Good. Okay, and sitting up. So I'm feeling it all the way into my back because I'm really working deep into the core, and this is work that I do often. So that is what we want to eventually get, is to feel those back muscles working. Okay, now we've had a little break. We're going to go back down into that C-curve position. We're going to take the arms over to the one side. So they're just on the outside of my left leg. As I exhale, I rotate as much as I can. I'm keeping my arms straight line with the shoulders, and inhale back to the knee. Exhale, rotate. It's a small movement. Hips are still square. Inhale up and twist. So we're going deep into the obliques. 5, and lengthen those arms away from you. 4, 3, and 2. Last one. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1. Small pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7. Breathe. 6, 5. Shoulders are relaxed. 4, 3, 2, 1. Through to the center. Quick little break in the core. And exhale down. Arms over to the other side. And we go. Exhale, rotate. Inhale back. So we stay in a twist. We're just deepening that contraction into the obliques. Lengthen the arms away from you. The more we lengthen the arms away, the more you're going to feel those shoulders lengthening away from the ears. So everything we do has a purpose. We're trying to help our body and assist our body as much as we can. 3 more. 2. Last one. Hold it there for 3, 2, 1. And we're going to the pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can do it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way to the center. Rounding up with the arms, circle the arms, and rounding down. Lifting up, circle the arms as you're rolling down. Breathe. Fill the lungs with air as much as you can, increasing that lung capacity with every breath. Last one. Inhale and exhale and up. Good. Okay, from there, we are going to go down onto the elbows. So now we're going to be working the lower back in a slightly different posture. So we aren't rounding it down into the floor anymore. We are lifting up as much as we can, but we are not hyperextending. I want you to connect the ribs together. So I want you to still be strong in the entire powerhouse. Elbows are as far back as you can go. Pressing into the floor, gently lifting one leg up and then the other. So you'll see my lower back hasn't rounded down. I'm supported as much as I can be. I'm using my finger as a guide every now and then to make sure I don't drop down out of this position. We're going into straight forward, alternating toe taps. So it's an easy movement from the hip. Really focus the work into the core, into the lower back, lifting up through the shoulders and pressing the palms into the floor. Breathe, inhale one side, exhale the other. So we're just alternating those toe taps. 3, 2, 1, and both legs in, round the lower back down. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, extend up, legs into the tabletop. As you exhale, you're going to extend to a 45. And inhale, pull those legs back in. I want you to try and squeeze those legs together as much as you can. You might feel that they shake. Try and move apart from each other. That's perfectly fine. It's happening to me. Squeeze, keeping that posture in the lower back. Lengthen and bend them in. Good. Let's do 4 more. 1 and in. 2, 3, stay in control. 4 and in, and rounding down, release the lower back, release the shoulders, little breath and back up. Good. We're going to open up the knees. We're going to inhale, open both legs out and exhale up to the top. Inhale, tap the feet towards the floor and exhale back. Inhale, open, exhale, closed. And it's a very small movement, tapping down, in, out. 4 more. 1. Keep the movement small. If you feel a lot of body movement, upper body movement, only work with what your body can handle. 2 more. In, out. Lengthen the shoulders away from the ears. Good. And last one. And up and rest, rounding all the way down, hugging your knees into your chest. Take a deep breath. And exhale, and 1 more. And out. And in. And out. Good. Okay, from there we're going to round up. So you're just going to roll up in from a little ball. We're going to open the knees. Feet are going to be pressed together. You're just going to round down through the spine, aiming to get the top of your head between the feet if you can. And then also, if you do have the range, you can push your elbows into the knees, opening up the hips a little bit more. And out. 1 more breath. Rounding that lower back as much as you can. Good. And release up. Good. Okay, so one more little set into this deep core work that we are targeting. I'm sure you can feel it wrapping all the way around. We're going to extend one leg out. You're going to hold behind the knees. So behind the knees, a little bit higher up into the hammy. Toes are pressed into the floor, heels are lifted up. We're going to extend one leg and bend it down. Other side. Extend and bend it down. We're trying to keep as lifted in the lower back all the way up as possible. So try not to round into the lower back just yet. We will get there. So we lift, extend at the knee and lower. It's okay if it's a small low lift, as long as you are stabilizing in the abdominals and keeping the knees in a fixed spot. One more each side. Strong arms and out. Good. So now what we're going to do is, as you extend one leg, you're going to round off the sitting bones. And then you're going to sit back up as you lower that foot back down to the floor. Round and extend, lift and lower. We still have tension behind the legs with the palms. Elbows are strong. Feel the energy through the elbows, pulling outwards. One more each side. Good. And last one, round it down and up. Okay, we're going to work our way into a little teaser. You're going to round off the sitting bones, hands down to the sides, lifting the one knee up and then the other. Okay, so this is the first lot. If you feel you can't get past this point, I want you to repeat this with the knees bent and lower the legs down and sit up straight. And we go rounding down, lift the legs, lower and stretching up. Good. We are purposefully keeping the feet as close to the bum as we can on that little lift up, because when you're in a teaser, you're coming up from the floor, everything is very close together. It's quite compact. So we're just getting the body used to that position. And up and down, sitting up. Good. Now we're going to go into a straight leg. So if you feel you can't stretch the legs out, I want you to just continue with the bent legs. So we go and up and out. Hold. Bend. Lower. Lift. And we go the other side. Up. Lengthen. Down. And up. One more each side. Round it down. First side again. Lengthen. And bend. Down. Up. Last one. Round it down. Up and extend. Hold it there if you can. Bring the legs together. And if you feel you can, whoopsie. Okay, I've rolled off the lower back. Extend the legs out. And bend and up. And rest. Okay, I completely lost it there. So what we were aiming to do is, from this position, extend the arms out. Lower, lower, and lift. So you might want to just give yourself another try at that. We're just going to release the lower back. So that's something to work on. We will be working into a teaser quite a bit more. That is obviously more advanced, but there are always options to make it a little bit more simple so that we can still work the body in those positions without going to the full extension. So this was just a little taste of what is to come. I hope you enjoyed that. We're just going to do a little round down again. Push those knees out. Gently lower the head to the feet. And rounding up through the spine. And then just a gentle release in the upper body. Just feel the upper abdominals stretching out, holding onto the ankles, gently lifting the chest. And back up to the straight, and then rounding down as much as you can. Pull back into the abdominals, rounding that lower back. And exhale up. And one more extension. Lift. And straight and release. Good. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you for the next class.